I wanted to demonstrate, especially to my divas that really don't wear makeup on a day-to-day basis. I just wanted to show you that even though you don't wear that much makeup or don't wear any at all, that when you do decide to put on makeup, it doesn't have to be overwhelming. Or like I stated, my sister, she doesn't wear makeup ever, unless it's me trying to pull her into doing something like this. So again, I'm just going to show you, and if you want to see the final look, then stick around. Okay, so I just want to show you just a little bit, if you could see this. My camera is probably not picking up the colors very well, but in the crease, I used the sketch in her crease, and then on the outer side of her eye, I just used a little bit of carbon, but I put sketch, which is a deep burgundy color, from the outer corner of her eye all the way in. Okay, and then I used the carbon on the outside, and I just blended those colors. On the top here, that gold color is Goldmine, and then in the inner part, I use Ricepaper, and as the highlight, I use Ricepaper, and then I just finished up with BlackTrack Fluidline on her top lid, and then I used some Zoom Lash for her lashes, and then I filled in with stud brow pencil her brow, and I had to give her a little bit of shape to her brow. Okay, so camera back out. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and proceed with doing the other side. Now on the other eye, I've already applied the sketch, and again I just went from the outer corner of her eye all the way in. Okay, make sure you clean your brush or wipe your brush off if you're going to be using the same one for each application. I'm actually going to switch up here and use a smaller brush because her lids are small, so I want to make sure I'm placing the color where I want it to go. So again, I'm just going to take some sketch, put a little bit on the brush there, and then I'm just going to apply it a little bit above her crease. And because she has small space on her lid, I have to kind of create a crease for her. So I've done that. Okay, and then the next color that I used was the Goldmine. Okay, so you're just going to get a little bit of that on your brush, and then apply it to the center part of her eye. Close your eye. Just focusing on the middle part of your lid. Okay, and then you can build up that color. So if you want to start out lightly, you can, and then just build up the color to where you want it to be. So I'm again just staying in the middle part of her lid like that. And then I'm going to take another brush, and then I'm going to use some carbon because I want to darken up the outer corner just to give her a little bit more dimension on her lid. Okay, shake off, and then just apply a little carbon on the outside. You don't want to do a whole lot because you're only trying to deepen that sketch color, that purple color, purple burgundy color, and then you're just going to blend that into that sketch. Okay, and then now I'm just going to close your eyes. I'm just going to blend Goldmine up into, you're going to blend up to get rid of like that harsh line there. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and apply the BlackTrack Fluidline on her lid, and you can just tilt your head a little bit, close your lid, close. Yes. And you want to stay as close to the lash line as possible if you want a thin line. Okay, look up. And you just want to make sure it's matching with the other side. Close. And then you're just going to extend it out a little on the end. But again, focus in, making sure you're staying as close to the lash line as possible. Open. Okay. Close. Okay, open. Okay, so that's how it should look. Okay, now we just need to apply the mascara. I'm going to use Zoom Lash. And then I'm going to do her brow. And then I'll come back and show you the blush application. Okay, Divas, now we're back. I've applied the BlackTrack Fluidline to her top lid. I've applied the Zoom Lash mascara, added her brow. So now let's go ahead and complete the look. We just need to add blush. And again, like I stated, I used Raizin. Raizin is actually this color right here. Okay. Smile. And I'm just going to apply it on the ball of her cheek. Because, yes, she is my sister, so she has high cheekbones like I do. So I'm just going to sweep that color up towards her ear, or her temple area actually, and then just focusing also on the ball of her cheeks. And like I stated, don't be afraid to apply the blush, because then if it's too much, you can always go back with your brush, your foundation brush, and just take off the blush and reapply it. Okay, so if that looks equivalent to the other side, just making sure it's the same. So once we've done that, what I also did was just for a little definition in her cheeks, like a fish, like a fish face, and then I'm just going to apply that in the hollow of her cheek and then up around her temple area, just like that. Just a little bit more. Okay, so you can stop now. Okay, and also more contouring of the nose if you want to. You can go ahead and right there in the middle, bring that down and around, like so.
What that does?
That makes your nose look narrow. And then again on the other side, like so. Gonna bring in the camera just a little bit so you can see. See how it's already defined that area in here? And you want to be careful with this because you want it to look believable. You don't want it to look like there's something sitting on top of your nose like some dirt. And then you're just going to do the same to the other side, just being very careful. You can take a little, well, you can use the same brush and just make sure you blend that out. You're not leaving like a harsh line down your nose. Just blend it out like so. Okay. Again, here, just blending that out. Okay. I'm gonna just pan out and look towards. See how that made a narrow nose, and then once that's all blended to your satisfaction, there's no harsh lines, you can take, I think I'm going to go ahead and use Format, which is actually a blush, but it has a little golden shimmer to it. So I'm going to run that right down the middle as a highlight, and in the middle of her forehead. There in the middle of her forehead. Don't know if my camera is picking that up, but it's really pretty. Okay. And then I can go ahead and add it there on the top of her cheeks. And again over on the other side, just sweeping that right above her cheeks. Look up. Right there. Into the temple area. Okay. And then if you can go ahead and put a little bit there on her chin. And then another highlight area they like to do is right underneath the nose. Okay. There. Okay, now we've completed the look. All I did, because she's not used to wearing makeup, instead of applying lipstick, I went ahead and applied a Dazzleglass from MAC, and it's called Get Rich Quick. Very fitting because we want to get rich real quick. So that's what I applied, which is, it's like a brownish pink. It has some pink and gold flakes in it. I'm sure you probably can't see that, but that's what we used on her lips. And okay, divas, we're all done. I've went ahead and completed her look by setting it with the set powder and the Fix Plus. And if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, make sure you email me at 5stardivamake@gmail.com. How you feel, B?
Like a 5-star diva.